Have you ever stood in the middle of a storm? Not just the kind with rain and thunder, but the kind where your soul feels tired, your heart feels forgotten, and the weight of life feels heavier than your strength. Maybe right now, you're facing something that makes you want to give up. You've prayed and waited, you've trusted and cried, and still, the breakthrough hasn't come. Still, the door remains closed. Still, the silence lingers. But hear me, friend. Don't give up. God is still writing your story. Isaiah 55, 8-9 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." You may not see the full picture yet, but God does. You may not understand the pain right now, but God is using even that, yes, even that, for your good. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." He's not finished with you. Your delay is not your denial. Your pain is not pointless. Your tears, every single one, are seen by a God who never forgets His children. When Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, thrown in a pit, and later in prison, it would have been easy to think his story was over. But what man meant for evil, God turned for good. When Ruth lost everything, when she was a widow in a foreign land with no future, God was still writing, and through her came the lineage of Jesus. When Jesus himself hung on the cross, the world thought the story had ended. But on the third day, the grave was empty. Hope had risen. The story wasn't over. And your story, your beautiful, messy, unfinished story, is still in God's hands. Philippians 1:6 says, "Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." So breathe. You're not forgotten. You're not too late. You're not too broken. God is the author, and He never leaves a story unfinished. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Hold on. The chapter you're in is not the conclusion. The pages still turn. And the ending? It's in the hands of the one who makes all things beautiful in His time. So don't give up. Don't walk away. Don't stop believing. Because God is still writing your story.